Hello and good afternoon to you.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. No, terrible shot. 4 runs added there. The Super Kings are 1 for 25.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Bolt from the south end. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Bolt with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
That was a good over to boost the run rate a bit before the end of the power play.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot, but straight to gully. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. The Super Kings are 4 for 54. Going with spin now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
5 for 55.
Chahar from the north. End of the over. 7 off it. The Super Kings are 5 for 62. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. And gone. Amazing from the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
At long last, they have the wicket.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 10 off it. Mumbai are none for 35.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've back. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Gone! Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that...
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The Super Kings with a massive shout. Edge, but it drops safely. Mai will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Mai coming back into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a very... Good evening, one and all.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
These two teams always produce. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Mine, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, it was short. Easy to pull away for a batter of this quality. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Whacked away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the...
Pinged off the bat.
Spots the shorter ball really quickly and manages to control the pull shot with a lot of power as it races to the boundary.
That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Kumar from the south end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses everything.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap. Needs to be on target. 7 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 1 for 72.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 1 for 79. The new bowler is coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 1 for 85. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
One to get for 50. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 1 for 93.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gaikwad wants plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. Chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. 9 runs added there. The Super Kings are 2 for 102. Hazelwood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Off the middle of the bat.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real...
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Going with spin now. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Needs a dot ball.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much... They really need a boundary, this ball.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Have to go for it now.
Brilliant diving stop. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
That run chase didn't look on from very early in the innings. Fantastic bowling, just ensured the run rate never got going. A crushing victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Good evening, one and all.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Players make it. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. One from it. The Super Kings are 1 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Great shot through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Well, that was a strike. Mai waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
5 runs in that over. The Super Kings are 1 for 25. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Hasaranga from the north end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Caught, and that's stuck. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. The Super Kings get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the comment. Good evening, one and all.
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who would bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
All right. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs to be on target.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Misses everything. End of the over, 4 off it. The Super Kings are 1 for 4.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over. The Super King. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. No. Terrible shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Power and precision in that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Nice solid defensive shot. Patel has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Kumar from the north end.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way.
Might look to go big again here.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Stark coming into the attack from the north end. Out, fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with